How do we want to start this video?
Do we address the camera?
Should we? Hello, guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome to another YouTube video.
We have these cute little microphones.
They are very cute, aren't they?
And if you notice, this is not a vlog.
No.
We had a very busy week and didn't do anything interesting in terms of vlogging. We had a busy week and it was a lot that happened, but nothing that was fun for vlogging. So this little video is going to be a little different.
Yeah, we're making a get to know us Q&A, kind of like gathered popular questions that have come into our TikTok.
Yeah. So without further ado, here's a Q&A about us.
Maybe an intro as well. Get to know us Q&A.
Shibuya.
All right.
Okay.
Tell me, what's your name?
Question number 1. My name is Julia, but in social media, it's Jules.
How have you been liking that?
I don't know. It still feels weird to introduce myself in real life as Jules. But I chose Jules as my social media name because I just think it sounds cooler than Julia and a bit more androgynous.
Yeah,
less feminine.
A lot of my friends, like my new friends that are in my
acapella
group, guys, I'm in an acapella group. They actually thought you were called Jules.
Oh, that kind of makes me happy.
Yeah,
because I've never been.
So they addressed you as Jules.
I like it,
but obviously it's quite weird when you're in Sweden you're in the middle of talking Swedish and then someone's like Jules.
You know what? I think that's why I haven't introduced myself as Jules, because I've started using it while living here.
Yeah. And
it doesn't work in Swedish.
Yeah.
So it would be, that's why and most of the time I'm introducing myself in Swedish here. And it doesn't work because my name in Swedish is Julia.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that Y sound on the J. And it just doesn't work with Jules. That just doesn't work. It's weird. So I think that answers the question. That's why I haven't really tested it out.
Yeah,
and tell me your name.
My name is Malin.
Yeah.
Malin.
It's not Molly.
No, not Molly, not Marlin, not Marlene. I've gotten them all. But Malin.
If you could choose your name, would you choose a different name?
I mean, I really love my name.
Yeah.
I do. I've always really liked my name. So I don't really know what other... I quite like Drew. But that's I wouldn't be called Drev. In Swedish. Drev.
See, it doesn't work.
Drew is quite a cool name.
It is a cool name.
And very androgynous.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Also, Justin Bieber's middle name is Drew.
And also Drew
Starkey,
which you look like now.
My look-alike.
Yeah.
Especially if I get the buzz.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been photoshopping myself today.
with a
buzz cut. And I'm
it slays.
Next question. How old are you?
I'm 27. I recently turned 27. I'm a Scorpio queen.
Yeah.
Non-binary queen. Wait, somebody had an idea, somebody had a good non-binary term for king, queen, a monarch. I'm a Scorpio monarch.
Monarch. There you go.
And you? How old are you?
I am 23. I am a baby.
No baby. But you're almost.
I'm 01, but I'm almost 24 now. I turned 24 in January.
Yeah, in just about a month.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get to celebrate in San Diego.
So you're a Capricorn queen.
Capricorn queen.
Because you use she, her pronouns, and I use they, she pronouns.
Yeah, okay. I'm really comfortable in she, her, but that might also change. We'll see. Maybe if I bust my hair, I'm just this is a they, them.
All the she, her-ness is in your hair.
It's gone.
The last of the she, hers in the hair.
Strands of she, her hanging on my thread.
That's funny. Next question.
Where are you from?
I am from San Diego, California. I don't know why I said it like that.
You're a California girl they.
Yeah. California days were unpredictable. Daisy Dukes.
California days. Unforgettable.
Oh yeah, unforgettable. I'm not unpredictable. I'm also unpredictable.
No, you're not.
Maybe not. Yeah, I'm originally from San Diego, born and raised.
Yeah.
Very proud to say that I was born and raised there, and somehow ended up halfway around the world in a cold, dark country.
Yeah. We're gonna get back
we're
to
gonna
that.
get there. Yeah.
But just real quickly, how come you're living in Sweden right now?
I moved here just over 3 years ago, August of 2021. With my boyfriend of 4.5 years, but scandalous. But we can get back to that another time.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
But yeah, I moved here to do my master's in public health.
Yeah.
At Karolinska Institute.
And how do you know Swedish?
I do know Swedish. I speak it fluently. My mother is Swedish. She's from Stockholm, and she's spoken Swedish with me my whole life. And yeah, I have double citizenship, Swedish and American.
Yeah.
It's pretty clutch, to be honest.
Pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet dual citizenship deal there.
Yeah.
And your turn. Where are you from?
I am born and raised in Stockholm. Yeah, and that's that. What do you do?
I don't do a whole lot that earns me money, is maybe what I should say. Hopefully that'll change soon. But because I just finished my master's in June, the job market is rough right now here. So I was searching for jobs for a while, didn't really get anything, kind of got discouraged of just all the ghosting of job apps.
Understandably.
And turned our focus to kind of our own personal projects. We have our premiere of our event called Flatmates.
That's right. Go follow Flatmates on all the platforms.
Yeah, and then we're just trying to build more on TikTok and now starting this YouTube. So that part is really exciting because it's very creative, it's very fun, and it's with you, and I love that. But outside of that, I just kind of pick up odd jobs wherever I can find it. So some little like castings. Sometimes I will work as an extra on a set or like a model in a random ad. But it's fun. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
You recently did a job for a famous food brand.
And it hasn't come out yet.
No, it hasn't come out yet. You were on a date with another girl.
I was. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Another mask.
That's right.
Lesbian as well.
You were cheating on me.
I went on a date with another mask lesbian for this photo shoot. It's crazy. No. Shout out. Love you. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. You seem to have a lot of fun. And like, it's so funny with us because we literally don't have any jealous bones in our bodies. I couldn't be happier for you that you got a job and you did some semi-acting photographing things.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I wonder when we're gonna get the photos.
The photos, yeah, I'm excited.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm in med school, and
such a smarty pants.
Not at all.
She's my McSteamy.
Wow, I think I'm more of a personality-wise, I'm McDreamy.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're not a little.
But you are like, you are more like McDreamy, like appearance-wise.
Yeah. I have more McDreamy hair, and you have more McSteamy features. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Straight hair.
Either way, you're hot and you're a doctor.
There you go.
I win.
You heard it here first. No, but I'm in my 5th year of med school here in Sweden. I graduate in January of 2026.
Crazy.
So in a little over a year, I'll be a doctor.
That's so crazy.
It's insane. It goes by so fast. People always say that, it sounds ridiculous when you're in your first semester. But like it really does go by so fast.
I know.
But also looking back at like 4 years ago when I started, I was such a different person. Like I was straight.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah.
I was
curious. Yeah, exactly.
Bi-curious.
And I, moving here, was straight.
Yeah.
Not even bi-curious. With a long-term boyfriend who I moved halfway across the world with.
So do you want to tell us a little more about that?
Was that your next question?
So when did you realize that you were queer?
Okay. So, like I insinuated earlier, I moved to Sweden just over 3 years ago with a boyfriend that I had been dating.
This is my favorite story.
For 4.5 years. And we moved halfway across the world together, both from San Diego. He's an amazing guy. I don't wish him any. He's such a great guy. Just took me a while to realize that I'm not into men. Yeah. And so basically, I think I just turned 24. Yeah, actually. Because it was just like around November, December this time, 3 years ago. When I started realizing I was having like a crush on a friend of mine that was a girl and openly bi.
Yeah.
And she was like talking about going on dates with guys and girls. I had never been around like a queer person in a close friend group, and so she was very charming. She's British.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. I started realizing that I was having feelings for her because I started like being so concerned about the way I looked when I knew she was gonna be there.
Right.
So we would have like these little Sunday evening knitting sessions.
Also so gay.
Yeah, with our friend group. It was so fun. Like people would bring like baked goods and just have a great like Sunday evening together.
Yeah.
And if I knew she was going, I was like so concerned about the clothes I was wearing. And this was when I was still like femme.
Right.
So it's like if I were like, I'm like, those clothes were not impressive. Like they were not good. Really? I started really having a crush on her, and then I kind of admitted it to myself very fast.
Yeah.
It didn't take me I didn't knowingly force down my queerness. I just think I never really allowed myself to even have those thoughts. And I was in this relationship for so long, so it's not like I was out there exploring and like it just took me a long time to allow myself to have those thoughts. And then the moment I did, I was like, oh yeah, duh. And so then I ended it pretty quickly and then started exploring my sexuality with the girl that I had a crush on.
Slay, because of course she had a crush back.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's just your life.
Yeah, I love when we should get her in here once.
Oh my god, that would be so
fun.
Funny.
And then we could tell the story from like her perspective as well.
Yeah, I would love to hear more of her part.
Yeah, because she always said that she was so shocked when she met me the first time because like she thought I was hot, but then like I said I had a boyfriend and she was just like, what? I thought she was gay.
Yeah,
now she's single, she's taken and straight, and then suddenly I said that I had broken up with my boyfriend, so suddenly I'm single, but I was still straight as she thought. And then she actually was like braiding my hair one night at a group like friend gathering, and I was scrolling on Reddit, and I was scrolling on the Reddit page bisexual because I was trying to learn more about sexuality. And so she saw and she was like, why are you scrolling on the bisexual Reddit page? And that's how she found out I was bi. But low-key, I think I did that on purpose because I wanted her to peek over my shoulder.
It's like too perfect. What the hell?
And then we like kissed later that night. And that was my first girl kiss.
Go off.
So yeah,
your first girl kiss. Oh, was that actually?
That was my first ever girl kiss.
Oh, you never kissed.
I never. A before. No.
Should I tell my story?
Yeah, let's hear about how you did.
Mine is so generic. I feel like a lot of people had this experience of like it was COVID had just started. I was on TikTok for the first time because I was bored. So I'm like, okay, let's see what all the fuzz is about. I downloaded the app and I realized that my algorithm was working a little too well because all these lesbians started appearing on my For You page. And diagnosed me with queerness. And
TikTok diagnosis.
Yeah, so I became very bi-curious, and I watched a lot of Station 19.
Karina
DeLuca and
bless her.
Maya Bishop. They were it for me.
Absolutely.
Those two turned me gay.
Yeah, 100%.
Pan. But that's kind of how I realized, and it was not a huge thing for me because I feel like it was always kind of assumed a little bit growing up, and my parents, especially my mom, would always be like, you know, eventually when you start dating a guy or a woman, like, or a girl,
slay mom,
like always throwing in the option and saying like it's okay to date a girl. So it was not a big thing for me realizing that. It kind of just made sense, and I was just excited to get out when COVID ended and like start dating girls.
Did you date any girls?
No, not date.
Just kissed
in the club.
Yeah. In the club.
In the club, we all kiss. No, but that's what happened.
Yeah,
that's how I realized I was queer. What is your actual sexuality?
My actual sexuality,
like, how would you identify yourself?
It's so hard. Like, I like the word queer because it feels all encompassing.
Yeah.
I like lesbian because love it.
Just slay.
Yeah. I say gay. I use all of them for me because it's like I I will never be 100% anything. My gender and my sexuality is like there's not 100% anything. Like my gender I feel very much like fluid, yeah, just non-binary and like identifying both she her and they them pronouns. And then like sexuality is like I can't tell you without a doubt that there's not a man out there that like I like would say no to, like, you know, like there's always those exceptions, I feel like, but it's definitely not what I ever would go for. And I feel so comfortable in a queer relationship that I, even if I were to be single, I would only be looking for a queer relationship. But yeah, so I don't really have an answer for that. But I feel like lesbian does describe me most effectively. I don't know. Yeah. How about you?
I identify as pansexual. Whenever somebody asks, I'm like, I'm pan.
So what, you like to fuck pots of pans or something?
Just pots and pans, man. It's just that's what gets me going. No, but pansexual, like, gender doesn't matter to me at all. If I like the person, I like the person, and that's on that. Kind of.
Period.
And I still, like, as opposed to you, like, I still find men like sexually attractive. Because you're like, okay, maybe one, like, this hypothetical, perfect, super good looking guy would do it for you. And you could imagine yourself having sex with that guy.
Yeah.
Is kind of what I'm understanding of your...
I don't know. I don't really like imagining it.
No penises for me. Which is totally valid. Not very nice.
I definitely find men attractive, like certain men. But I feel like it's more of the just attracted to the physique, because the men I find extremely attractive have a very nice physique, and I think that's more or less what I'm attracted to, not the fact that they're a man.
Totally.
It's more of like I wish I could get a physique like that, but I don't have the testosterone levels.
Is it more like gender envy, would you say?
Yeah, kind of, maybe. And it's not that I want to be a man, it's just like I wish as a woman I could obtain a physique like that, like men can.
Totally.
I'm envious.
Like, I would love to have a flat chest
and
wear a t-shirt, or like wear an open blazer and just like rock my pecs and abs, because I would have that.
Absolutely.
Have you always been this mask?
No, not even remotely. When I was little, very little, I was an extreme tomboy. Had an older brother, and all I wanted to wear was his hand-me-downs. My mom would try to buy me new clothes, and I refuse. I'm sure I'll input some photos for you guys. But then when I reached about 6th grade, that's when I started realizing that, I'm a little different from the rest of the girls. I dress very different, and I started feeling that societal pressure to conform. And so from like 6th grade all the way until 3 years ago, I presented very femme. I would wear dresses, and like it just always felt like a mask for me. It never felt right, and
a mask with a K.
Yeah, a mask with a K. It just didn't feel right ever, and I was just not really interested in the feminine fashion, so I did not dress well, I would say. Like, I just had zero interest in clothes. Like, I barely did any shopping. Like, it was just whatever. And then when I came out, I just kind of started deconstructing, I don't know, myself and like my past and everything, and started letting like go of the societal like pressures to conform to what woman should be. And so I just started like going back to kind of like this full circle moment of like healing my inner child, of like now finally being able to dress how I truly want to dress, very freely, without fearing for like what other people think about it. Now I don't care. I'm so comfortable and confident, and it's incredible, and I love it.
I know.
Yeah,
it's so great, because I have a very similar story. Like, I used to be such a tomboy up until like 7th grade or something. I think 8th grade is when, like, middle of 8th grade, it kind of shifted a little bit, because I knew that like the ball of the 9th grade was coming up, and I was like, okay, I need to wear a dress. Or like kind of wanted, but but I don't really think, like, looking back at it, I think I did it because of, like, appearing to the male gaze.
Yeah.
And call pet. Like,
yeah.
I usually phrase it nowadays of, like, I kind of lost myself between ages of, like, 14 to 20.
Mine was from, like, 9 to 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really did lose myself because I look back at photos from, like, high school, and I had one foot into, like, the fashion world and, like, the male end of that, and one foot into, like, wanting to appear to the male gaze.
Yeah.
Like, things changed kind of when I met you. We started dating, like, I fully felt like myself. I could be 100% myself, because even when dating guys, and even though I am identifying as pan, like, I don't think that I would be as comfortable in a male-female relationship compared to mask for mask, like us.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't feel 100% myself and 100% comfortable in dressing as mask and presenting as mask as I do right now. And that's really been so liberating and so freeing for me to just be 100% my authentic self with you.
Yeah.
So,
and you've absolutely helped me with my fashion. Like, you're the reason I got fashionable much faster. Because I also no, absolutely. I mean, you had the wardrobe, a lot of it already, so I didn't have to make as big of an investment into changing my closet when I met you. I basically had a whole closet to use. We both had a great journey together, from when we met, and like a huge glow up. It's incredible.
All right, I think
that was a Q&A about kind of our own individual journeys. Yeah. We can do another Q&A more about, how we met, who said I love you first, who kissed who. That's a controversial
topic.
I just want to say thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little podcast-esque
it was kind of like
situation.
It
was quite nice. I preferred
nice.
looking at you and talking than like at a camera. This feels more natural. If you have any suggestions for future videos, if you guys really enjoyed this, if you really hated it,
please leave all your comments down below.
No. We're going to San Diego very soon, and we want to be on Shannon Beveridge's podcast.
That's right. We should really.
Does somebody have a hookup into that situation?
Exactly.
Because I think this is evidence that we would make a good podcast pair, but we're like quite small, like on TikTok.
I mean, we are small, but we're also kind of like our own niche, our own thing. We do our own thing. Leave all the comments down below. Go subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to not miss a video, and leave a like. And also share.
Tell people about our channel.
Tell people. Share to a friend. That's what you did.
All right, guys. Bye, guys.